So this is just a, I don't know, maybe a little tip for somebody. Maybe you're not supposed to do it, I don't know, but petrol strimmers, you grease the gearbox in the strimmer head. It's got its own greasing port. Obviously there's a gear in there, and there's also two bearings in there, and they're getting lubricated at the same time. Okay. Now in the clutch housing there's also a bearing, and does anybody ever lubricate that one? I don't think they do they? And what I had on the problem with this strimmer was the actual, all the grease had gone out of the bearing, all the lubrication had completely gone out of the bearing. The bearing must have heated up that much. It span on the clutch drum and it's just worn it down, and then we was getting play. There was movement in this actual thing, and when I took it apart it not just about dropped out. There was no pressing in it, it just about dropped out. So I decided to have a look at the other one, and this one was the same. I've literally just greased it up, but this one the same. It was literally spinning. There was nothing in there at all to lubricate it, not a thing. So I popped it out, just popped the covers off, cleaned it as best I could, and just put a bit of grease in, and now it's not spinning as loose as it was. So yeah, it's something that you might want to consider in your maintenance, especially I would say definitely if you've got a strimmer that's a year or two old. Definitely something you want to look into. A bit of lubrication will save you the ball ache of changing one of these clutch drums. It's not really a hard job to do, but I mean, would a bit of lubrication save this? I don't know, but I think it might have done. It's ended up costing me about 15 quid to put a replacement drum in it and all the rest of it. So just a little tip for you there, if you've got petrol strimmers, you might want to just take your clutch housing off and just lubricate the bearing inside there, because that will no doubt make it last a little bit longer. Happy days.